Here's a good one for you. When the mind is open, the heart opens. Now, I don't know if you can think about a time in your life where you felt resistance to something, or you disagreed with what somebody was saying, so you, maybe on social media, wanted to get your point of view across, or in day-to-day life, in church, in school, in work, whatever it may be. Think about the last time that you disagreed with somebody and felt the need to state your opinions. Just think about that moment for a moment. Moment. Because sometimes when we question our minds, our heart opens. We realise that actually we were closed off to something that is not only logical and rational, but creating wholeness in our hearts. Just a little example of something that has come from my life. I was brought up going to church. Not that I believed in any of it until I was 24, but that's for another video. So my whole worldview was of Christianity and through the lens of the church. And had somebody have told me anything about any other type of spiritual practice or yoga, I'd have said they were nuts. I'd have said they were on the wrong path, doing something not evil, but spiritually misguided. And that was coming from me from a place of ignorance, because I didn't understand that we are all one. And it's not until you question your mind, then your heart will open. So question it. When you have that resistance, say, why do I think that person's religious beliefs are wrong? Or why is what that person's saying triggering me so much? Because behind that trigger, maybe there's another story. Maybe that's what's holding you back. Maybe that's what's going to push you outside of your comfort zone. Maybe that's what you need to grow into. But when we question our beliefs, our heart opens and we grow. It's very powerful. It's a very powerful practice. So next time you're thinking to yourself, that's a load of bullshit, don't believe that for a second, or that sounds like some sort of woo-woo nonsense, or whatever it may be. You know, maybe you're really good at karate and somebody tells you that there's another move, there's another way of doing a certain move, and you're thinking to yourself, no, you're an idiot, I've done this for 15 years and I know best. Maybe sometimes you don't know best. Maybe some people have something for you to learn. Wonderful concept from Buddhism, having a beginner's mind. I've spoken about this before. If you go into something thinking you're the expert, what's the point? There's nothing to learn, nothing to gain, nothing to do. You're already there, according to you. When you go into something knowing that you're a complete novice, you're a beginner, that's where the beauty arises from. It's like I use the analogy of me learning piano. I always wished to myself that I kept with piano when I started learning it when I was like 6. But then I realised that there was a beauty in learning it in later life. I loved going to my piano instructor's house. I love still reading about music now, and had I have done that, it would have been lovely and wonderful that I'd be incredible at piano by now. Probably wouldn't, but there's a beauty in being a beginner. And even then, I could come into, say I had been doing it since I was 6. I could still come into it now, at 33, with a beginner's mind. I'm not Mozart. I can't compose 15-minute classical pieces in a few minutes at age 17. Come into these things with a beginner's mind. It's a wonderful place to be. Question religion with a beginner's mind. Question spiritual practices with a beginner's mind. Floss! I promise the world will start opening up to you when you question things and you realise that maybe you don't know as much as you thought you did. That's a fantastic place to be, a wonderful place to grow from. That's what it's all about. If you ask me, I'll leave it. Flossie! Shh. She's off on her own walk today. Until the next one, go and say something nice to somebody. Spread some love. Love you.